Hey there friends, today is a good day. It's a beautiful spring day. The birds are definitely chirping out here. I bet you can hear them, and I am going picking today. So let's get going. So if you've been around my channel for a while, you may remember my Junk Ranch tour videos that I've done in the past. Those have been pretty popular. So the Junk Ranch is a big antique fair that happens twice a year in Prairie Grove, Arkansas. And on a whim, I applied to be a vendor like just a month ago, which is kind of late in the game. But I was approved, and I have a 10 by 20 spot that I am now trying to fill. And you guys, I run pretty thin on my inventory. I usually don't keep a bunch of excess stuff around. So I am really out hunting for a lot of smalls, really looking for some primitives, some real junk. And then of course some bigger pieces that can be some display pieces. And I had a lovely lady that follows me on my Facebook page. She lives about an hour and a half from where I am. And she said she has a flea market, and she invited me to come and make a pile. So that's where I'm heading today. And we'll just see what else maybe I can find along the way there and back, hoping that it'll be a fruitful time and help me get some stuff to get ready for Junk Ranch. Okay, so this isn't my friend's store. This is just another place that I happen to drive by, but they've got some great items here. I'm not quite sure on prices yet, if there's still room for me to buy to then resell, but we're gonna look around. We're at least gonna take a peek through what they got. So not all antique malls are the same. Some of them have really high-end items. Some of them are more like flea markets that you dig through. And then there's places like this that are a mix of both. So there really was a little bit of everything in this space. Some nice higher-end antique items, and then some more flea market-y type booths. I found several things that I took home with me, including some of these great tins right here. I'm going to show you guys them a little bit closer later on in the haul. Bunch of really sweet aprons. Old aprons are so sweet. She's got $12.99 on them. Look at how cute that one is. Isn't that cute? Or this one. Bunch of cute ones. This one right here. I really like that. Here's some pretty Pyrex. Piece right here, $35, $150 for that set, $50 for this one, $55 for the Amish one here. Nice little sets though. Lots of Pyrex. All right, I spotted over here a quilt. Let's see if we can get a closer look at it. So it's not in the best of shape, unfortunately. Price on it, $38. It's for sure a cutter. I love the colors on it. But it's pretty rough. Big holes. Wow, take a look at these, you guys. Is that not stunning? Modern gems for the church or parlor. Let's see if we can see what this is. Looks like music. Maybe it's written somewhere on the back. I don't know, but those are beautiful. Glad I took a pit stop here, but it's time to get going and make my way out to see my friend at her flea market. All right, I'm out here at my friend's spot. It looks like there's 3 different little flea markets to go into. Super excited. I bet we're gonna find some awesome stuff. So right off the bat, by the kind of stuff that was out on the porch, I knew that this was going to be my kind of place. Just absolutely packed to the brim and filled with treasures to dig through. All 3 of these little locations that I stopped at were fantastic, and I definitely found some treasures here. All right, I don't know what this is. Animal. It just says animal kid stay off. Maybe something you practice roping on? Like this is a hide on it and that's wood. I don't know. He's kind of cool though. All right, check out some of these old toys up here. Here's Mickey. Look at that. And then here's Donald Duck. Ooh. So this one would be 50. It's half off of that. And then I think I had this fire truck. Like I legit think I had this when I was a little kid. And all of these other little tin toys. This is a really fun kind of collection to look through. This one here, battery operated Japan. It's kind of crazy. I spent close to 2 hours in these flea markets that were here and really had a fantastic time. I definitely plan on making another trip back because they were just packed full of so many things to see. And there's a little baby sheep. Are you so hungry? Are you so hungry? I'm sorry, I don't have any food for you. I know. I don't have anything though. Get much better. You got some cool junk. Found some stuff. And I got to hang out with the baby sheep. It's pretty awesome. Makes for a good day. All right, so I didn't get to see my friend that invited me, but I had a great experience at her flea market and Busy Bees flea market that was right there. Found a lot of stuff, a good display cabinet that I'm gonna use for the junk ranch. Some really nice pieces. I got a nice crock over here. Great prices for me to be able to take down to junk ranch or in my booth. Really happy that I spent some time and came over here. All right, so this is my loot for the day. I think I did pretty well. I was really hoping for some more furniture pieces. All the furniture that I came home with really is just this cabinet, and it's not like the best piece. It's gonna work for display, but just didn't have any luck, so I'm gonna have to keep hunting. But I wanna show you guys a little closer up what I found. I've also got a few things here that I purchased over the past couple weeks at some auction events that I've done, some stuff I'm just kind of excited about. So let's look at it a little bit closer. So one thing that I really wanted to try and find a lot of for the junk ranch is vintage tins. I just love vintage tins, and I think they're really growing, really coming back in popularity. They kind of come in and out. So I found a nice variety of them. This one is pretty shabby. It actually came from a barn sale that I stopped at along the way, and it was filled with like old wrenches, and the wrenches were all for sale, but I asked the lady if I could buy the Maxwell House tin. So I'm gonna see if I can clean up maybe a little bit of the paint, put a cute plant in it. I think I paid $2 for it. And then I found these other ones. This one, gosh, I just can't remember exactly, but look at the coloring on it. Bond Street Tobacco. I wanna say it was $6, $7 maybe. The rest of these up here, this pretty T10, this one was a couple dollars, and then this one back here I think was also around $6, which is more than what I used to pay for them, but man, y'all, that's just kind of how everything is going right now. I grabbed this Great Spice tin too. These are pretty and do well. This one was $6, $7. And then I do have a couple more down here. This one is a buttermint tint. This one, I can't remember what I paid for it. But there's several different designs of this one lady of these mints, her Catherine Beecher. I have another one that I turned into a candle in my house that I'm currently burning the candle out of so I can sell the tin. And then these came from my friend's place. Ritz, they're not super old, but they're clean, they're in good shape. I think I paid $5 for the pair of them. Another old coffee tin. And this one down here is a paint thinner tin. So it's kind of like that oil can look, but I liked the red, white, and blue colors on it, and it was just $5. All right, let's talk a little bit about these stoneware pieces. I also am trying to find some stoneware for this show. So got a great stoneware brown milk pitcher, and then these two bowls. This one is beautiful. It's got the blue band and kind of the bone beige color. And then this one with the sawtooth design. It's yellowware, Clay City Pottery is what it says. Great price on these. Hard to find them for a good price. I think I paid around $15 each for them, and then $7 or $8 for the pitcher. And then these chalk figures, I don't know what, they were marked half off, and something about it, I just thought it was kind of fun. I like the colors of her. I like the dog. And then I also got kind of this lady. This vendor had a whole bunch of them. Little tchotchkes like this. Like, look how cute they are kind of on this shelf. I need filler pieces like this. They weren't much. They have just kind of that unique vintage look to them. We'll see how they do. And then I did buy a whole set of really cute yellow, well, it's not really a set, but a bunch of mugs, dishes. I didn't unpack all of them. I think there were 6 of these yellow mugs, and then a bunch of saucers and some little bread plates with this yellow pattern. Isn't that cute together? They're stamped USA. I don't know what they are. I'll have to dig around for them, but kind of bought the whole lot of them. Now let's talk about this piece right here. I paid $15 for it, and that's really about what it's worth. Like, it's sturdy. Like, I can sit this stuff on it and feel okay about it, but it just, the paint is peeling off. It does have some water damage on the bottom. It'll fill in a spot, give me some shelves to put some stuff on to really make kind of a colorful display. $15, it was a no-brainer. Another great find was $1 for all 3 of these blue willow plates. They are old English ones. Yeah, like this one's cracked and they're kind of stained and crazed, but I like that even better. And $1 for all 3 of them almost kind of felt like a steal. A couple great vintage books that I found. This one, I believe, was $6.50. And look at just the beautiful cover on it. I've got kind of a decent little collection of some very old books that I'm going to be bringing to the show. And then this one, it has color illustrations. Just a very, very pretty old books. They look nice kind of all here together. And then I grabbed a stack of these travel postcards. I love these. Let's see, there's El Paso, Texas, Juarez, Mexico, Carlsbad Caverns, San Antonio. Colors on them are great. Grabbed also 2 vintage platters, just again as kind of filler pieces, just paid a couple dollars each. This one you may remember I purchased a matching piece in my last video when I was in West Tennessee. So when I spotted this one, I knew I had to have it too. Got a nice crock, good shoe brush. I'd like to find a couple more of these. Look, they look kind of cute in here. The crazing on this crock is great. Did not pay much for it. Don't remember, want to say maybe 10, 15 bucks. Not a bad price. All right, and let's talk a minute about this big daddy. So I'm not a crock expert. I don't know. This one, sanitary stoneware. It's got the brown, that one mark, the kind of line around it. It's a big one. I'm not sure how many gallons. Guy gave me a deal on it. We'll see what I get. This piece I also love. It is solid oak, and it is an old medicine cabinet. There you go. It has a latch on the side of it. But what a great just display piece, vignette, building, you know, kind of some display shelving, adding height. You can set this on top of a bookshelf and fill it with all sorts of cute little things. And it's heavy and solid and just that beautiful oak. It's already got hangers on the back of it. That was a great find. Okay, so a couple things down low that I want to show you. I bought this dollhouse at an auction. I cannot recall off the top of my head right now what I paid for it, but I want to say 25, 30 bucks maybe. I'm kind of a sucker for anything in miniature. I'm excited about it. We'll see. And then also over here, a great bread tin. Paid 22 for this one. Opens and closes easily. It has some pretty graphics on the front. And then just kind of an old heavy cardboard suitcase down here. I think, I don't know, 5, 6, 10 bucks on this. And that'll be great just to kind of add height as I'm building the display at Junk Ranch. All right, let's talk for just a little bit about this birdhouse. Also at an auction, I bid on a whole lot of birdhouses. I think there was 5 or 6 in there. Some of them are newer and they're kind of kitschy and I'm kind of on them. But a couple of them are older. They're all filthy. I mean, just absolutely filthy. But this one is one in particular that I think is really cute. Now look, I got to fix that part right there. But isn't that cute with the little picket fence on it? Really excited about this one. This one though, this one right here is my favorite. Check it out. It is big, it is heavy, and it is dirty. I also loved these 2 chairs. Paid a couple dollars each. They're just chair frames. Found them again at the barn sale that I stopped at. I'm thinking that they would work great. Just pop a fern in them and they would make just a really cute kind of planter on your porch, on your back patio. Heck, drop it, you know, outside in a flower bed. This one does have some original chippy kind of teal paint on it, which is always fun to find. This came from my friend's store. Her husband said he wasn't completely sure what it was. Some sort of display rack, but it's got kind of this star on the top of it and all these little hooks. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take kind of my paper that I have for sale and I'm going to clip them here. That's how I'm going to use it, I think. When I display it at Junk Ranch. It'll be a nice way to display kind of all just the little vintage little papery things that I have, which I have a good bit along like with these postcards that I just got. Okay, this piece was a nice find. I paid $35 for it. It's just a dresser mirror top. Look, there's the camera. Ta-da! It's heavy, you guys. It's sturdy. I don't know exactly how old it is. It could be just like 70s old, maybe 60s old. That's kind of what the wood looks like to me, but it does have some pretty patina on it and it's just in nice shape. I thought it was definitely worth the $35. All right, my friends, so that's it. That's what I found while I was out today picking. I do plan on taking all of this with me to the Junk Ranch. It is June 7th and 8th in Prairie Grove, Arkansas. I hope that you can make a trip to come down and see me. I'll put the link to the website where you can find out more information about it down in the video bio. But thanks for coming along with me today. I'd love to hear what you spotted, if I missed something while I was out shopping, or what you think about the finds that I brought home. And I do hope that I see you in June. Thanks.